Now, if you're new to NoSQL or document-based databases, it can be a challenge to change how you think of modeling data and applications. As developers, for a long time, we've been trained to quote-unquote table think, and you might find it a hard habit to break. Let me paint a picture for you. At a conference, we have talks. Talks are given by speakers, and to help categorize talks, they can be tagged. This is the data model that we're working with, so it should look familiar. How would you model this, do you think? Go on, give it a second. All right, hold that thought. What were you thinking of, I wonder? I bet you were thinking of tables. Go on, it's okay, admit it. You started seeing tables in your head, already filling in the relationships. Talks can have one or more speakers. Speakers can definitely have more than one talk, so I'll need a many-to-many join here, and so on and so forth. If you've been a developer for a while, you're probably used to this table think. If you didn't start designing tables in your head, that's pretty awesome. You're on your way to thinking in terms of NoSQL, that's for sure. When working with Raven or another document database, your thinking has to change. No more tables. Instead, imagine an actual physical document that I've handed to you. What would be written on that document to describe a talk? Wouldn't it just be all that data? The talk has the speaker and the tags. If I told you you need to go look at some other piece of paper to see the speaker or tags, you might give me a dirty look. Here's a good rule of thumb. If a document doesn't make sense to exist on its own, like a single tag, it should just be absorbed into its parent. You might say that'll lead to duplication, but you know what? That's okay. Normalization was an important step we did before we had so much hard drive space. In NoSQL modeling, it's usually fine to have some denormalized data because there are patterns to deal with updating it if it changes. While we won't delve too much into modeling relationships with Raven in this course, it definitely can be done, but if you find your application requires a lot of relational modeling, you should probably just stick with a relational database. After all, that's what they're designed for.